The morning light slips gently through the curtains. It paints soft gold across the quiet room. You breathe in slowly, feeling the stillness of a new day. Your shoulders feel a little heavy, a quiet reminder of time passing. You roll them once, just to see if they still remember how to move. There's a small sound, a soft stretch, a whisper of life waking up. Sometimes the body speaks before the mind does. It tells stories through stiffness, through silence, through little aches. You smile because you know what it means. It's not pain, it's memory. Years of reaching, carrying, living, loving. All resting in the curve of your back and the line of your shoulders. You've learned that moving slowly doesn't mean standing still. It means listening closer. You take another breath, deeper this time, feeling the warmth rise. The air moves through you like a gentle wave, soft but strong. Your hands rest lightly on your thighs, calm and steady. Today is not about pushing limits. It's about kindness. One slow shoulder stretch at a time. The day begins in quiet colors. Soft light drifts through the window, carrying the hum of a waking world. You sit still for a moment, listening to the sound of your own breath. It's gentle, steady, almost like a small tide rising and falling inside you. The air feels cool on your skin, and your body answers with a tiny shiver. You smile. Even that small reaction feels alive. You lift your shoulders slightly, testing the waters of movement. They resist at first, slow and stubborn, like old doors waiting to open. That's all right. You've learned that patience is part of the rhythm now. Every stretch is a quiet conversation between you and time. You close your eyes and breathe again, letting the morning sink in. There's a sound outside, maybe birds, maybe just wind, soft and easy. You imagine the air wrapping around you like a gentle scarf. It rests across your back, over your shoulders, down your arms. You feel the weight of years there, familiar, but not heavy. You lift one shoulder slowly, then the other. You let them fall, and the motion brings a soft warmth to the surface. It's not effort. It's permission. Permission to begin again, even after 60 years of mornings like this. You tilt your head gently, feeling the quiet pull along your neck. The muscles answer, shyly at first, then with a small sigh of relief. You whisper a thank you under your breath, not to anyone but to yourself. You've carried so much, often without even noticing. Bags of groceries, grandchildren's laughter, the weight of endless days. And now you let all that go, just for a while. You let your shoulders drop, your chest open, your breath flow freely. Each inhale feels wider than the one before. Each exhale feels softer, lighter, easier. The world around you hasn't changed, but somehow it feels new. There's power in stillness when you choose it. There's peace in motion when it comes from kindness. You begin to roll your shoulders back, one slow circle at a time. It's not about speed or strength. It's about feeling every small moment of movement. You hear the quiet rhythm of your body, a whisper of joints, a hum of breath. You let that sound guide you. Back, around and down. The circles grow smoother, the motion gentler, the warmth spreading. You pause between each roll, letting the stillness soak in. This is your morning practice, not for youth but for grace. The sun has climbed a little higher now, filling the room with gold. The light finds your face and stays there, like an old friend visiting. You breathe in once more, slow and deep, as if greeting the day itself. You realize how much beauty lives in small things. A shoulder that moves, a breath that flows, a quiet heart that remembers how to listen. The stiffness has softened, replaced by something tender. You feel lighter, freer, more present in your own skin. You don't need to chase anything. You're already here. And this slow, gentle beginning is enough. You take another breath, long and steady, letting it fill every corner of your chest. The air feels fresh, almost like sunlight moving inside you. You roll your shoulders once more, slower this time, like waves returning to shore. There's a rhythm to it now: lift, circle, release, and rest. Each motion feels more natural, less forced, more alive. You close your eyes and listen to your own quiet music, breath and movement. The sound is soft, like pages turning in an old book. You let your hands rest on your thighs and simply feel your body breathe. Your shoulders rise slightly with each inhale, fall gently with each exhale. It's a dance of calmness, a reminder that peace lives in small places. You turn your head gently to one side, just enough to feel the stretch along your neck. The muscles wake up, curious but calm. You hold that moment for a heartbeat, then slowly turn back to center. You do the same on the other side, slower, easier, softer. The air moves differently now, lighter, warmer, more forgiving. Your body remembers this language of care, even after years of stillness. You can almost hear it sighing, thankful for the attention. You draw your shoulders up to your ears, holding them there for a brief second. Then let them drop, releasing every ounce of tension you can find. The sound of the release isn't loud, but it feels deep. You smile again, because this is how healing sounds: quiet, honest, real. You start to roll both shoulders together, forward this time. The motion feels new, like exploring forgotten ground. You keep it slow, graceful, like moving through water. The warmth spreads across your upper back, down to your arms. It's not fire, it's flow. Your joints loosen, your breath steadies, your thoughts quiet down. You realize you've been holding your shoulders up for years, in worry, in habit. Now, with each exhale, you let them fall back where they belong. Down, relaxed, grounded. You feel taller, though you haven't stood up yet. You imagine the sky above your head, wide and endless. You imagine your spine as a tree trunk, strong and rooted. Your shoulders are branches, flexible and free. You let that image stay with you as you keep moving. You lift your arms slowly, letting your elbows guide the motion. You circle them gently, keeping your breath steady and kind. Your body follows the rhythm of air, not effort. It's not about how far you can go, but how deeply you can feel. Every roll becomes smoother, every circle more open. The stiffness melts into warmth, the hesitation into ease. You can almost sense the years peeling away, not disappearing but softening. This is what renewal feels like, not young but awake. You lower your arms and rest them once again on your thighs. There's stillness now, but it's different than before. It's not empty. It's full of breath, warmth, and quiet strength. You take one last slow shoulder roll, just because it feels good. And as you exhale, you whisper softly to yourself, "I'm moving again." And the world somehow moves with you. You sit quietly for a moment, feeling the echo of every slow movement. Your shoulders are warm now, like sunlight resting beneath your skin. You lift your arms gently, fingers reaching forward, then up toward the ceiling. The motion feels deliberate, almost like drawing a soft line through the air. You interlace your fingers, palms turned upward, stretching toward the sky. A deep breath fills your chest, expanding through your ribs down to your spine. It's not a stretch of strength, but of time, slow, thoughtful, alive. You hold it for a heartbeat, sensing your back lengthen with each inhale. Then exhale slowly, letting the air escape like a sigh that's been waiting for years. You can feel the space you've made small, invisible but real. You lower your hands behind your head, elbows wide like wings unfolding. The muscles between your shoulders awaken, steady and gentle. You tilt your chest slightly upward, breathing into the open space. Your body answers with a wave of warmth that rolls from front to back. You stay here for a while, eyes closed, just breathing. In and out, soft and slow. You think of all the mornings that felt rushed, all the days that began with tension. And you realize this one feels different. This one begins with peace. Your upper back moves again, not as it once did, but as it should. You feel the pull of time in your joints, but not as resistance. It feels like wisdom, like your body has learned the language of balance. You stretch your arms forward again, then sweep them out to the sides. The air brushes against your fingertips, cool and kind. You imagine you're drawing circles around yourself, spaces of calm, spaces of care. Each circle feels like reclaiming a piece of freedom you once forgot. You breathe deeply and roll your shoulders once more, just to feel the motion blend. The back, the arms, the breath, all working together like a quiet song. You open your chest again, this time a little wider. Your spine feels taller, your posture lighter, your breath longer. It's not about touching your toes or reaching higher. It's about opening what has been closed for too long. You sense your shoulder blades gliding under your skin, smooth and fluid. They move like old friends, finally learning to dance again. You smile because this is what renewal feels like, familiar yet new. The warmth spreads up to your neck, down your arms, across your back. It feels like energy, but also like memory, your body remembering how to trust itself. You rest your hands in your lap again, breathing with quiet gratitude. The stretch lingers, a gentle echo that hums beneath the surface. You realize that flexibility isn't about bending more. It's about softening. It's about giving space to move, to breathe, to be. You whisper to yourself softly, "I am open." The words feel right, like sunlight falling into every corner of you. You breathe once more, deep and steady, before letting the silence return. And in that silence, you can almost hear your heart say, "Thank you." You sit a little taller now, your breath steady and full. There's a warmth flowing through you, soft as a quiet river. You place one hand over your heart, the other on your belly. The air moves between them, gentle and alive, connecting breath to body. You inhale slowly, feeling your ribs expand beneath your fingertips. You exhale with a sigh, letting the breath carry away what lingers heavy. It's a small release, but it feels like something greater. You begin again, inhale, exhale, slow, rhythmic, kind. Each breath unravels another thread of tension, woven deep inside. You notice how your shoulders follow the breath, rising and falling like waves. It's not effort anymore. It's harmony. You close your eyes and let the rhythm take over. Inhale, the chest opens. Exhale, the shoulders soften. You can almost feel the muscles melting, layer by layer. All the years of holding on begin to loosen their grip. The air feels warmer now, richer somehow, filled with calm. You breathe deeper, reaching the corners of your back you once ignored. It's as if the air itself is touching every place that once felt stiff. You imagine the breath as light, traveling through the spaces between your bones. Each inhale brings new energy, each exhale brings release. You let go of what you don't need, the small worries, the hidden strain. You whisper softly, breathe in calm. Breathe out peace. The sound of your own voice feels grounding. It reminds you that breath is more than oxygen, it's language. It speaks to your body in ways words cannot. You draw in another deep breath, slow and measured. Hold it gently, feel it fill your back, your ribs, your shoulders. Then let it go, like leaves drifting down a quiet stream. You begin to move your shoulders again, syncing each motion with breath. Lift as you inhale, release as you exhale. It becomes a rhythm, like the ocean's pull and return. The air moves through you freely now, unblocked, unhindered. You feel taller, lighter, calmer. Even your thoughts begin to move more slowly. You think of how life has taught you to hold your breath, in worry, in fear. And how now you're learning to let it flow again. This is what healing feels like, simple, real patient. You keep breathing, each one slower than the last. The sound of your breath becomes the only thing that exists. You are here. You are safe. You are breathing. You feel the space behind your heart expand, soft and wide. That space holds peace, built one breath at a time. You stay here for a few moments, not moving, not rushing, just listening to the sound of calm within you. The warmth spreads through your chest, your back, your arms. You exhale one final time, longer, deeper, more complete than before. In that moment, your body feels both light and grounded. And in the quiet that follows, you realize your breath has set you free. You open your eyes slowly, the room bathed in calm light. The air feels softer now, almost like it's holding you gently in place. You bring your hands to your sides and let your spine settle into balance. For a moment, you simply sit, aware of how your body stands tall on its own. You lift your shoulders again, slow and steady, but now there's grace in the motion. The muscles no longer resist, they flow like water around stone. You begin to trace small circles with your shoulders, one, then the other. Each one smoother than before, as if your body has learned a new language. You notice how your upper back joins the movement, gentle and free. The rhythm feels natural, a quiet dance between effort and ease. You straighten your spine, imagining a string pulling softly from the crown of your head. Your chin lowers slightly, the back of your neck long and calm. The posture feels open, not forced, your body finding its natural balance. You breathe into this shape, steady and slow. The breath fills your ribs, lifting them like sails catching wind. Then you exhale, letting your shoulders melt back down. The motion feels circular, endless, peaceful. You can almost hear the body sigh in gratitude. You begin to sway slightly, side to side, in rhythm with your breath. It's not a stretch now, it's movement born from comfort. The body, once tense, now moves with quiet grace. You imagine your shoulders as wings, folding and unfolding gently. They've carried you through so much, yet here they are still willing, still kind. You let your hands float up again, fingertips drawing small arcs in the air. Your elbows bend softly as your chest opens like the petals of a flower. The air moves through you, connecting breath to motion. You feel grounded and light at the same time, anchored yet free. This balance feels like something deeper than movement. It feels like presence. You begin to roll your shoulders back again, slower now with purpose. You focus on every detail, the glide of bone, the stretch of skin, the release of air. Your spine moves with you, smooth and fluid, as if it remembers this freedom. You are no longer fighting the stiffness, you're flowing with it. Every motion feels like a quiet conversation between your body and time. You breathe deeply, feeling your back expand and contract with each rhythm. Your heart beats quietly in the background, steady as a drum. This is balance, not in perfection but in acceptance. You let your shoulders settle back down and rest your hands once again. You sit still, but inside, everything continues to move. The breath, the warmth, the quiet joy of being in tune with yourself. You smile softly, eyes half closed, sensing the world beyond your skin. The light, the air, the stillness, all blending together into calm. You whisper, "I am balanced, I am here." The words fall into the silence like leaves on water. And as you breathe again, you know the movement has done its work. Not just in your shoulders, but in your heart. You are steady now. You are free. The room is quiet again, touched by the golden calm of morning. You sit still, breathing softly, your shoulders relaxed and warm. The air around you feels gentle, like it knows the work you've done. Every small motion has led you here, to this quiet stillness that feels alive. You let your eyes close, not to sleep, but to feel more deeply. The world narrows down to the rhythm of your breath. Inhale soft expansion through the chest, the ribs, the back. Exhale a slow release, melting into peace. Your body feels lighter now, yet more grounded than before. You can sense the alignment, spine tall, shoulders open, heart steady. It's a posture of ease, not effort. It's what happens when the body remembers how to trust itself. You bring your attention to the upper back, the space between your shoulders. There's warmth there, a quiet pulse of life. Each breath feeds it, fans it, makes it glow a little brighter. You realize that what you feel isn't just movement, it's freedom. The kind that doesn't shout or rush. The kind that whispers, "You are enough exactly as you are." You rest your hands gently on your knees, palms open to the air. There's no tension left to chase away, no goal left to reach. You simply breathe, existing fully in this small, sacred pause. Time feels slower here, softer somehow, like it's waiting with you. You can almost hear your heartbeat echoing in the silence. It's steady, calm, unhurried, a quiet reminder that you are alive. You think of the years behind you, the moments carried in these shoulders. So much held, so much endured, so much loved. And now they rest, not in weakness but in peace. You take another deep breath, deeper than before, full of gratitude. You feel it spread through your back, rising through your spine. Each vertebra seems to hum with warmth, each muscle sighs with relief. This is your body speaking thank you. Not through words but through stillness. You sit in that stillness, surrounded by light and quiet. The world outside continues, distant sounds, faint movement, soft air. But you remain centered, calm, present. It's in this stillness that you realize movement was never the goal. It was a doorway, and you've walked through. You no longer move to fix, you move to feel. You no longer stretch to reach, you stretch to return to yourself. A slow smile finds your face, natural and easy. You can feel your breath deepen again, unforced and free. Each inhale brings peace, each exhale brings release. You found balance between motion and rest. You found grace in the spaces between breaths. You whisper softly into the quiet, "Thank you, body." It feels like a prayer, simple and real. You open your eyes again, meeting the gentle light of day. The world looks softer now, not because it changed, but because you did. You rise slowly, feeling steady and renewed. Your shoulders light, your back open, your breath calm. You take one last slow inhale and exhale. The stretch lingers like a memory, warm and kind. And as you step forward, you carry this stillness with you wherever you go. The music fades in softly, wrapping the moment in calm. You sit for a while longer, letting your breath settle naturally. Your shoulders feel open, light, and free from the weight they once held. Every movement you made was a small act of kindness to yourself. You realize how much peace lives in something so simple. A slow stretch, a quiet breath, a gentle pause. This is how healing begins, quietly, patiently, honestly. You take one last deep breath, letting gratitude fill the space inside you. Gratitude for your body, for its strength, for its forgiveness. You exhale slowly, like a soft wave retreating to the shore. The world outside is waiting, but you don't need to rush. You'll carry this stillness with you, in each step, each breath, each small moment. You whisper softly, "I am calm, I am open, I am free." The words float into the quiet air, steady and sure. You smile because you know this isn't an ending. It's a beginning, one gentle breath at a time. And as the last note of music fades away, peace remains.